Reversing. Hopefully a load of cows are going to come around that corner in a minute. If they don't, bad news. They are down to the gateway. Finally got the cows out onto this piece. They hate coming out that gateway. So what we wanted was just for them to come out on their own, so I could stand on the left here and Phil could drive up in front of them. But because we've had to come in behind them, Phil's now on the left, there's no one in front. Isn't really the way we want to do it. So yes, good morning, welcome back, all that jazz. Today is our farm platform weigh day, so we've got the two groups of cows to bring in, weigh them, draft off any that are fit to go, and then tomorrow morning we've got 10 booked in for the abattoir, so we'll fill the lorry up for that. We weigh them once a month, if any of you guys are new to the channel, just to keep an eye on what they're doing. So what are we now getting towards the back end of October? Hopefully the growth rates are still going up. The grass has been the best it's been all year at the moment, so good growing time. Anyway, these are our blue cattle we got in. Well, that's the name of their group, blue group. There's 18 of them there. They live on a clovery grass sward, and the other group live on permanent pasture. I don't know if I've ever explained this properly before, what we're doing here, but we're weighing the cows. So what we use is this True Test weigh head. We have a EID stick reader, because they've all got EID tags in them for cows. And then we use a tablet with a piece of software called Arable on it, which is like a farm management app. And they all link together, so when a cow comes in the crush, its weight will come up on here, you scan it and it will take the cow's information, it will take the weight, put it across to the software and save a record. It will then work out all the growth rates, daily live weight gain. It'll give you all the information you could ever want to know about said cow. And yeah, it helps us make an informed decision as to when to get rid of who. So I've now seemed to have the camera open, we don't need that. So this is the software, it's called AgriWeb. If I go to livestock, start live session, cattle. And then we go down here, we're weighing, so we click on weigh. These are the blues, so blue FP, farm platform. And then it will say hardware here, we need to connect hardware. We'll go on, turn this on to start with. Press connect new device. So now it will search for devices, hopefully it will find this. So we found our easy way weigh head, so we just press connect on there. We'll know it's connected when the little symbol comes up in this corner telling us there's a Bluetooth connection. Click pair, retry. There we are, so we've got a little arrow there saying Bluetooth is on. So we close that. Then I take the stick, you've got to do them one at a time. If you turn both these on together and they connect to each other first, you can't connect it to this. And this one you always have to go onto the Bluetooth settings, like so. And then we'll go connect new device. Come on. There it is. So we're now connected to 3209, which is the serial number of this thing. So we can close. So that is us all connected, so we'll close that. That's the hardware all done. Down the bottom here you can choose a management group. So I can do that, I can click farm platform cattle, farm platform blue 22, which is that one. And then start session. Right, so this is all now ready to go, so when animals come in we'll blip them with that. So yeah, these are what we call our blue farm platform cattle. They live on a grass clover mix area of land, as opposed to our green cattle which live on permanent pasture, so that's the only difference.
Yes, all right.
He's got his tags.
She's got tags.
These guys aren't quite heavy enough to go, so they're going into the release pen. This guy's fat, and his mate in the crush, he's also fat. So he's 626 kilos, that one, I think. So he's going on the lorry. Their collars have got to come off today as well, which is these. 634.
Just double check.
2240. On the list here, 2240, 634. So he was 624 last time, so he's gone up a little bit, but
I think he's going.
he's going on the bus as well.
He's going, yeah.
Right, just finished weighing. Phil's just heading off in the Pioneer. We're going to let the ones back we don't want, which is this lot. So there's actually 10 picked out. They're in 2 little lots here for no reason other than we let one out with a collar on, so we had to get it behind a gate. So there's 7 and 3. So they're all fat. We had 10 booked into the abattoir between the 2 groups. So we're either going to have to ring them and see if they'll take some more, or not take any from the other group. I don't know what we'll do. So come on, cows. Never in a rush. Come on, you lot. No. Shh, shh. There are a couple in this group that are marginal whether they could go or not. We're not housing yet. When it comes to housing, we'll weigh them again, and anything that is nearly fit or fit to go will go then, because I don't want to house animals that we don't have to unnecessarily. Back to the field.
As long as Bruiser doesn't override my swinging slice through the animal.
They're all over 6, or some heifers under?
Yeah, heifers. A couple of 560.
No, 580 and 582, or 586 and 582.
Well, that's a 5
Yeah, so they've got to go.
There's a couple of questionable ones you put back, weren't there?
Yes. So I mean, they're not what you'd call convincing 520s to 530s. They're sort of 5. I don't know, there's some 526s in there.
626s.
So yeah, 6s. Yeah. You know, with that extra 100.
Right, we've taken their mates back, so these lads are going in the shed, in the pen on the end there, just for tonight, and then they're going in the morning. Right, look, the sun's come out. Blue skies in October. Cattle are coming down the lane, so these are the green cattle. They live on permanent pasture. We're going to weigh some of these as well. We managed to book in another load to the abattoir at coffee time for a week tomorrow, so we're going to send 10 that we've already weighed and kept in tomorrow. And then we'll send, I think we got 8 that we preliminarily think we want to send out of this lot because we weighed them during TB testing last week. So we're going to send them next week along with a heifer that didn't get in calf that's fat. So yeah, we'll get these guys in, get them weighed, and ship them back out. We're going to move fields for them as well, so Andy's got to move some sheep for us. But yeah, let's get them in. They've started growing at the back end of the season.
Yeah. The dry old summer didn't no good.
The heat did them absolutely no favours. Let the weight read, that's it, let's say. 642 kilos.
Blimey.
This will tell us who he is. 2316. He was 622 last time, Phil, when he didn't go.
Yeah.
642, so he was an NT. He was 650 something kilos when we weighed him at TV testing. Oh my word. 672. Back end of this year from sort of September, October now has been really, really good grass growing weather. Come on! And it's yeah, it's just really helped him get going. It's been a good day if you're a green platform animal, because you've had a weigh-in where you're not getting sold immediately and you get a new field of grass. What more could you possibly want? After lunch, I've got to go and fire up the feed wagon for the first time this year, put a load of bales in it, feed the group that we got in the shed, bed them up, scrape them out, do all the normal routine stuff we do to them. And yeah, that'll take me most of my afternoon getting that thing going, so we'll go there. Right, the time has come. Sort out these animals in the shed. So I put this bale in the straw topper yesterday ready, so I'll lift the back up a bit, and then we'll take the strings off so none of it falls on the ground. Splendid, right, that's ready. We'll take this round to the shed. The scraping tractor is in the shed. We'll shut everything back, scrape it out, bed it up. We'll then reload this for tomorrow. Martin Manitou's here. And then we'll get some bales and start feeding. Right, I have shut them all back. I haven't shut those guys back over there because they don't need scraping every day. There's only a couple in there. And those guys have only been in there since this morning. But I can blow the straw through that gap to those two. We'll feed them a bit when we load up the wagon as well. I'll get rid of all that rubbish in front of them. So we're going to scrape this out. You're going to be having a slight change of diet. They're going to be staying on the same bales that they're on. We're going to introduce the sugar beet into the TMR, so instead of just putting a bag on top like we have been, it'll go into the TMR and the bales will get chopped up as well. So instead of being long, fibrous, it'll be chopped up a bit more so that it'll hopefully drive intakes a bit. And we'll get them eating, we'll get them growing, and it'll be all good. I think it's fair to say they're not happy with me for shutting them back. I've scraped up the front of here as well, so we got rid of all the little bits of food that was left there. We'll start completely fresh on these chop bales. That nice and clean passageway. We're blowing straw. We don't go light on straw here, we overbed if anything. Oh, I just put a bit in the drinker. So typically speaking, this shed here will get 1 bale per side per day in the winter, and you just keep it topped up as well as you can. Keeps the animals dry, healthy, clean, all that good stuff so they can thrive. Loaded. Right, I'm going to unwrap the bales here up against the straw so I've got something to push against with the bucket in a minute. Take the plastic off from here, plastic goes straight in there, net goes in that one. Keeps everything neat, tidy, simple. A couple unwrapped, get the wagon going, put 2 mix in, put some sugar beet in and then put another one on top. It'll give them a chance to chop up a bit then. Right, so I have put 2 bales in the wagon, mixed it up. It's currently reading 1390, 1385. So what we're going to do is put 100 kilos of sugar beet in. Let's do some housework. That goes on there. Sort of do this with your feet a bit. Tidies it all up. Nice little small bolt. Like so. In she goes. We'll get up and have a look to see how this is chopped up. Oh, beauty! Probably can't see it very well, it's quite dark. That has minced that up. There's all new knives in this, so it should be good. Robert, I'll take that around and feed it out. Right, we'll do some feeding. I'm going to stick you outside because the windows on that thing are filthy, you can't see through them. So just hang on here for me. Not too bad an attempt for the first one of the year. The wagon, when it spits it out a bit much, if I had the door open too much like I did, you get this bit like here. We obviously want it up there, but we come in and push it in every morning and every evening anyway, so it won't matter. Sound pretty keen to eat it, so we'll start opening up some gates here and let them at it. Last load. Come on then. Oh, silence. It's like they're happy or something. Good work. Right, that's nearly the afternoon done. I fed the other lot there as well, so they're quite happy. I'll go and get the straw chopper. We got a cow in isolation at the top yard because she was a TB-IR, so we're keeping her separate. And then these guys here that are going to market tomorrow, I'll come and put a bit of straw in just so they're clean, because they do like the cattle not to be too dirty when you take them in. Just noticed I've left the door open, so I better shut that. Because every one of those things I'll say, yeah, I remember to do that, and I won't. Good work. Otherwise, what ends up happening, you start loading it tomorrow, and it's just coming out the front as quick as it's going in the top. So. Right, I've just been and bedded up the rest of those cows that needed bedding. It's been a little bit mental here the last hour. There's been people turning up to pick up some of the stuff we've sold in the recent online auction. I think I did mention it in one of the videos, so pretty well everything's sold. We got a couple items that didn't sell, but most of it's sold. Dear old Land Rover's off to a new home, as and when the person who's bought it is paid and come to get it. But yeah, we've had a clear out. Here's some of the stuff that's sold. So we got Dung Grab, quad trailer, they're off to new homes. I think most of this in here sold. Not sure whether this headstock sold or not. Tractor weights are sold, cultivators have sold, angle grinders sold, this pump is sold. This hasn't sold. This is a ditch burner, but it's not sure it's in working use or not. But if anybody can think of any reason why they might want that, send us an email or a message or something. Could well be yours for the right price. Right, some happy cows. I try to leave as many of these doors open as we can, just because this shed is pretty dark and dingy, as you can see. Skylights are all grubby. It's just a dark shed in general. There's a nice bit of air in, pulls in one end, sucks out the other. Look at these guys, they are well happy. Happy cows. So yeah, we'll leave you on the happy cow note. Thank you very much for watching today's video. If you have liked it, please give it a thumbs up, that helps loads. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. If you want to hit the little bell notification, then you'll see my new videos when they go up on a Wednesday and a Sunday. There's links down in the description to all my other socials and some various other things, merch, where I get my music for drone shots, that sort of thing. And yeah, thanks for watching. We'll see you in another video very soon. Cheerio.
Like a drug that I just can't